Just don't fight.
We're not fighting.
Just go.
Aren't you going to thank Penny for taking you to Disneyland?
Thank you, Penny.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Want a cup of coffee?
Oh, I should probably get going.
Come on, it's just a cup of coffee.
Yeah, okay.
The Night Court Season 3 finale promises a nostalgic and comedic treat for fans of The Big Bang Theory and longtime Night Court viewers. Airing as a double episode on May 6th, it features titles Funnest Judge in the City and A Decent Proposal. The latter includes guest star Reagan Reverd, known for her role as Missy on Young Sheldon, in a storyline where her character Shelby runs away to marry her fiancé, Batman, but begins to second-guess the decision. The finale also reunites Big Bang Theory alums Melissa Rauch and Simon Helberg, prompting Reverd to jokingly call it the Big Bang Cinematic Universe. Reverd prepared for the role by studying the original Night Court, and she reflects on the joy and challenge of performing in front of a live studio audience. The finale blends humor, heartfelt moments, and multi-generational sitcom connections, making it a special event for fans old and new. Would you like a shorter version of this summary as well? The Night Court Season 3 finale will be special to OG and Big Bang Theory fans, says Reagan Reverd. The Big Bang Theory universe is about to collide in Melissa Rauch-led sitcom, Night Court. The Season 3 finale consists of 2 back-to-back episodes airing Tuesday, May 6th at 8 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on NBC. The installments are titled Funnest Judge in the City and A Decent Proposal, with the latter featuring young Sheldon Alum and Georgie and Mandy's first marriage guest star, Reagan Reverd. The official synopsis reads, Abby finds herself in charge of 2 runaway teens. Dan and Julianne balk at the idea that they've become friends. A surprise appearance by a mysterious stranger turns Abby's world upside down. Night Court's finale will also see a reunion between Rauch and her former on-screen husband, as The Big Bang Theory's Simon Helberg is set to appear. Reverd shares that she's been calling the franchise the Big Bang Cinematic Universe and jokes that her character, Missy, is likely up to similar shenanigans as Shelby while off-screen. While she and Rauch had been in talks about working together on the reboot, it was officially confirmed when Reverd received a call about episode 18. I chatted with Reagan Reverd about guest starring for such a significant storyline, what to expect from Shelby, and how her time on Georgie and Mandy's first marriage helped prepare her for Night Court's live studio audience. Reverd's character is running away with her fiancé in Night Court Season 3 finale or guest starring in homage to Night Court's Santa Goes Downtown installment with Michael J. Fox. Did you get a chance to watch the original episode? Reagan Reverd, Melissa Rauch, hinted to me that I might be on Night Court. She was like, it'd be really cool if you came on Night Court, and I was like, I'd be down. But then whenever I got the official invite, I was like, I've got to study up here. I've got to do this right. It is such a special episode to fans. Night Court has such a dedicated fan base already just from the old Night Court, and I wanted to do it right. I did a lot of my research, and I did watch it, and it was a lot of fun. Going into it was actually really cool because I learned that on the new Night Court set, they actually have original props from the old Night Court set. And then the entire rest of the week, I was like, is this from the old show? Is this from the old show? I probably got a bit annoying about it, but I was so curious, Reagan Reverd, so it's not running away from, but it's running away with. She basically is running away to get married to who she thinks is her soulmate. Throughout the episode, she starts to question things and wonder, is this the right path for me? It was a lot of fun to play. She was kind of similar to Missy, but in her own fresh way, which was really fun, and I loved it. It was a really cool chance to play a different character and to be on a new set with new faces, but then a few familiar ones as well. It was just a really fun week that I loved. Reagan Reverd. It was really funny to work with Melissa because I'd never worked with her before, and we'd always wanted to do something together. Abby is trying to be this protective, wise, older, maybe an aunt kind of figure. She's like, I want you to think about this decision. You're only a teenager. Just give it time. Think about it. This isn't the right path for you, and then Shelby's like, whatever. And so it's a really funny dynamic. Our scenes together are so hilarious. There's one in Abby's chambers, to use the fancy court term, where Abby is trying to get Shelby and my soulmate fiancé, whose name is Batman, to realize why getting married might not be the best idea, and it's the funniest scene. It was so difficult to not burst out laughing in the scene. They're so talented, and they just made it so funny. It was great. It was an amazing scene and I can't wait to see people's reactions. The Big Bang Theory universe is colliding, and Simon Helberg is also in the finale. Was it surreal to have all three of you on set filming a completely different sitcom? Reagan revered, I've been calling it the Big Bang Cinematic Universe. It's a play on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I just love that it's all interwoven, and it's all connected, and I love it. This is just me being funny, but I like to think this is what's happening whenever you're seeing Georgie and Mandy. This is where Missy is. Young Sheldon wasn't filmed in front of a live audience, but Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is. Was that your first time doing that before Night Court? Reagan revered, it technically was. I'd have been on a multicam years ago. I did not have any scenes in front of a live audience. I was on Alexa and Katie for one episode that didn't have any live scenes. And so I do kind of count Georgie and Mandy as my first multicam. It's a learning curve, definitely. Single cam scenes flow normally like a normal conversation, but in multicam you have to pause for laughter and stuff. It is pretty different. You have to learn a lot, but it's a lot of fun. It's very much like theater, how you have rehearsal, and then you have the day of. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. I think Georgie and Mandy was a good warm-up multicam to then go into Night Court because all of my scenes were in front of the live audience. And so that was kind of like, oh my god, it's in front of everyone. But it was so much fun and everyone just made me feel so at home that by tape night I was like, this is chill, it's whatever. I'm just having a fun time here. It felt like everyone was just there to hang out in her quest to bring order and dignity to the court and reign in its colorful crew of oddballs. Abby enlists former Night Court District Attorney Dan Fielding, John LaRoquette, to serve as the court's public defender. Still exceedingly self-confident, Fielding must adjust to a new boss and a new job, defending the downtrodden. And, beneath his arrogant demeanor, there is an empathetic side to Fielding that Abby is determined to unearth.